The ultimate revenge of the man they called a failure. The voice should be calm, steady, and slightly gritty, like a man who's seen it all and finally won. 3 years ago, I was a nobody. My ex-fiancée, Eleanor, used to scroll through Zillow, pointing at million-dollar beach houses, just to tell me how my paycheck as a high school teacher would never get us past a 2-bedroom rental. She'd say, "Look at this view, Marcus. Sarah's husband just made partner. I guess I'm just destined for a life of mediocrity." I worked every summer, took on every extra shift, and even sold my vintage Mustang just to save for a ring. But it wasn't enough. I came home early from a teacher's conference and found her in our bed with the guy she told me was just a gym friend. She didn't even blink. She just said, "At least he can afford to take me to dinner without checking his bank app first." The real kicker, my own brother, Justin, took her side. He told me, "Look, man, she has high standards. Maybe if you weren't so stuck in that classroom, she wouldn't have looked elsewhere." My parents, they just sighed and asked when I was going to get a real career. I felt like a ghost in my own life, so I vanished. I moved to a remote town in Alaska, working logistics for a private mining firm, 20-hour days, sub-zero temperatures, living in a shipping container. For 2 years, I didn't spend a dime. I lived on coffee and sheer spite. When I came back, I had $300,000 in pure cash and a burning desire for closure. I found it at 1242 Ocean Drive, the exact house Eleanor used to obsess over. The owners were desperate to move, so I made an all-cash offer, $25,000 over asking, and closed in 10 days. I didn't say a word to anyone until the housewarming. I invited my old friends, knowing word would get back to the family. And boy, did it work. Eleanor showed up first, looking at the floor-to-ceiling windows in total shock. Then came Justin and my parents, clutching cheap wine like they belonged there. Elena walked up to me, her voice trembling. "Marcus, how is this possible? This was our dream." I took a slow sip of my drink, looked her dead in the eye, and said, "Actually, it was your dream. I just happened to be the one who could actually pay for it." Justin tried to pipe up. "Hey bro, we're family. Let's let bygones be." I didn't let him finish. I signaled the security guard I'd hired for the night. "I think there's been a mistake," I said, loud enough for the whole room to hear. "I only invited people who believed in me, and I don't see a single one of you on that